special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, it's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving, so this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day it is. It is a Monday. That means my partner in crime, my host this morning is Angel Perley with Americans for Prosperity. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
That's right, Monday.
Let's thank our sponsors this morning.
Yes, let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Perley Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, and McAllister Land Consulting.
All right, let's jump right on in because we actually have Mama Roses in the house with us here by phone, and we are thinking pizza, we are thinking spaghetti, lasagna, but actually we're thinking turkey and dressing, right?
Yep.
We have Harley with us. Harley, you are the manager there at Mama Rose's.
Yes, I'm one of the managers.
How long have you been working there?
It'll be 6 years in March.
Oh, wow. And just okay, we're not going to be talking. We got to talk a little bit about the menu. But what's your favorite dish at Mama Rose's? When it's not Thanksgiving.
Not Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'd say right now it's probably the Jason special.
Well, we have to know what that is.
Yeah, like, what is that?
Harley?
Sorry. It's penne noodles, and then it has fried chicken in it, and then Alfredo sauce, and then Parmesan cheese. But I actually add spaghetti sauce into mine as well.
Oh, a little mixture.
Hey, I like that.
Just change it up.
No, put Harley in a box.
Mama Rose's pizza sauce is hard to beat.
It is. I agree.
It's so good.
So good. All right, now that we had to get that over with. Sorry, I had to get that out on my system. Harley, let's talk about what you got going on at Mama Rose's. Because in this Thursday, we got big Thanksgiving going on, and you guys, this is a tradition that you guys do.
Yes. So we will have our buffet from 11 to 2, and then we also will provide meals for those in need. So if anybody knows of anybody or if you are in need, you can just give us a call, and then we'll put you on a list, and we'll deliver you and your family some meals.
That's fantastic. So let's go back over. Let's talk about the buffet. And how much is the buffet, and what is going to be on the buffet? Let's talk about that.
The buffet is $15 each, and then I believe it's $7 for kids. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's $7 for kids. And then we'll have turkey and ham, and then gravy and mashed potatoes, stuffing, green beans, sweet potatoes, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and then we'll also have the salad bar open as well.
Boy, it sounds like you guys got it covered, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that is, and you're going to go from 11 to 2 this coming Thursday, right? Now, would someone that's listening that wants to do they need to make reservations, or do they just come in?
No, they will just come in.
Okay, from 11 to 2. Okay, now let's talk about those, maybe the shut-ins that cannot get there, or someone that's maybe spending Thanksgiving alone, and kind of how does that work?
So we have a list, and so you'll call, and we'll get your name, your address, and then how many meals you'll need, and then the morning of, we'll kind of separate them all out, kind of by who lives near who, and then all of our awesome volunteers, most of them actually don't even work at Mama Rose's, so just people that are willing to come and help us deliver. But they'll head out and start delivering those meals at about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And those are completely free for those in need.
What a blessing. And what does that consist of? Probably.
I think it's turkey and then all of the sides, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's very nice. Well, that's a tradition that actually, let's go back to, Yvonne and Bill. They actually started this years ago.
Yes, I remember when my mom worked there when I was really little, us even going in there and helping on Thanksgiving. So it's been a thing for as long as I can remember.
Right, and I love that Joanne has continued that. What a wonderful for our community.
Absolutely.
So, what do you need volunteers to drive? And I guess what would a volunteer help putting the food together or driving? What would a volunteer what would that look like?
Typically, most of the time we already have, we'll have the food done by the time they get there, but they'll come in and help us get, we'll have the food plated, but then they'll help us separate the boxes out, how many needs to go with this person, and then they'll take however many they can take the first time, and then they'll come back and get more. But I think this year, actually, we have a lot of volunteers.
Oh, that's cool.
What a blessing.
On average, how many are they delivering, all the volunteers, just as a whole? I mean, how many do you...
I think, I counted a few days ago. This isn't counting all of the meals in total, but it was just the number of papers. There was 20-something, but typically there's a lot more than that.
Well, we still have a few more days, too. So.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like this last week is when we get the most calls about it.
Well, and I think it's, if someone's listening and they're shut in and this is such a blessing, and I hope they, utilize this, and, when you're given a gift, we need to use them, and what a blessing, that Mama Rosa's is giving this gift of giving food and a beautiful, warm Thanksgiving meal for everybody to be a part, and nobody gets left out. I love that, and I think that, I hope your phone just starts ringing off the hook there, Harley.
Oh, yes. I hope it does, too.
Yeah, well, we're going to keep promoting it and talking about it because I think that's a huge blessing. But for those that, that want to just go ahead and go out and eat and maybe have a, family, we've done it before. It's been wonderful. It was nice. I didn't have to do any dishes. It's very, very good. And that goes from 11 to 2 on Thanksgiving. But for the meals, you do need to pre-order them or get your name on the list to order.
Yes.
And what's the number they call to get their name on that list?
Okay, they will call 812-883-6296.
6296. I thought so. 6296. That's Mama Rosa's, and just tell them, And then, do you tell them what time that it'll be delivered, or is it just kind of a ballpark there, somewhere after 10:30?
It's kind of just a range. It'll probably be between 11 to 12.
Okay.
Unless otherwise they need it at a different time.
Okay. Well, Harley, we want to keep up the great work, and they do a fantastic job there at Mama Rosa's, and we're very proud of them and huge part of our community. And this is just one more way they give back. I talked to Joanne last night. I can't remember how many turkeys that you guys have got. It was I don't even remember how many.
Oh gosh, I don't remember either, but I'm sure there's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of turkeys. Yeah, so very busy, and definitely not a good day to be a turkey, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, listen, Harley, if there's anything else that we can help you get the word out, please let me know. We'll keep talking about it on the radio here and remind everybody. Is there a cutoff date that they need, or time that they need to get their name in?
We like to have them in by Wednesday night, but every year there's typically somebody that calls on Thanksgiving, and we go ahead and deliver them anyways.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Typically, we like them in by Wednesday just so we can get a head count and make sure we have enough for everybody.
Right, right. Well, build it and they will come. So that's a blessing. I know that a lot of people should be contacting you. So keep up the great work. Again, the buffet from 11 to 2 this Thursday. Tell Roger and Joanne happy Thanksgiving. I'll do that too. But also, what a blessing, and tell them this is a great thing that they've continued doing this tradition that was started by Yvonne and Bill years ago.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Thank you, Harley. Have
a good day and a happy Thanksgiving.
Right
Happy
back. Harley,
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving to you too, hon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, very good. Mama Roses coming strong. That's wonderful.
Coming in hot.
They are coming in hot, you know. It's so nice, and what a blessing for anybody that's not going to have maybe someone to have Thanksgiving with, or, you know, you're shut in, and here you go. This is a blessing. They'll bring it to you.
Yeah, that's some service.
Yum. Yeah. Makes me think of getting hungry for sure.
I know. I'm sitting here talking about food.
All right,
We always
so
talk about food.
I know we always talk about food for sure. All right, let's jump in, and we've got more things to talk about. We had a busy week. Let's find out. Okay, IU, what happened?
No, this is a heartbreaking.
We'll go. I know. We'll go quickly over it.
I did so much trash talking.
I know.
Listen. Okay, so if you know me, you know once in a blue moon, I am wrong. It does happen.
My first time.
This is like the first time in forever. I feel like
The first time in forever. Yeah.
I did. Signetti, like, come on, dude. He is so fun just to like watch and to hear him talk, and I was feeling it too. He felt it, I felt it, and I don't know. That was gut wrenching. That stunk.
Yeah.
At some point, I had to stop watching.
Stink.
I get like that, and it's not a good thing. It's not a good trait to have. It's just when things get too far gone, I'm just like, I can't watch anymore. Like, it hurts. It hurts.
Well, so IU lost the first game of the season Saturday. Yeah, but I think everybody's looking at what we didn't have, but look what we've had.
Okay,
look what
I'm
we're
gonna tell you why. Because IU fans are thinking that was the telltale. That was the big.
Because everybody's
like, this is actually some competition. I mean, not that the other ones weren't, but just this was the big telltale. Like, how, you know. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got to say about that.
Well, okay. It was a 38-15 setback to Ohio State, but the Hoosiers weren't the only top team to suffer a defeat. They were one of the 7 teams in the top 25 of last week's WSLM coaches poll. The lost over the weekend, and one of them 3 teams were Alabama, Ole Miss, ranked in the top 10 to lose. Indiana 3rd now in the Big Ten, and dropped 5 spots in the week's coaches poll to 10th. Okay, well, all right. So let's
That's some,
chin up, Buttercup.
that's
Here we
some
go.
Monday morning news.
I know. Monday, so good to me.
Yeah.
Every other day.
We're gonna have to start talking about some.
Okay, well, hold
Chiefs or
on.
something
Here we
or
go.
something, 'cause
Here we
the Colts
go.
are not gonna be a good.
Well, now we're going to hang on. We're gonna put on our happy faces, and the Hoosiers will be hosting Purdue this Saturday in a late game. It's a 7 p.m. game. We're sending a lot of people up there with a 6 p.m. pregame on WSLM 97.9 FM, with the Purdue side on the game on AM 1220. So we'll have Tim Newton on AM, and we'll have Don Fisher on FM. So exciting!
Love me some Don Fisher.
Oh, love them both. They're both fantastic. Also, the teams are set for the IHSAA high school football finals coming up Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving. Providence from 1A beat South Putnam 35-30 to make it to the state finals to play North Judson.
I can't see it.
WSLM will be I've never heard of Judson.
The school,
I know. WSLM will be carrying the games on the radio Friday and Saturday. Class 2A will begin at 11 a.m. Friday, and 4A kicking off at 4 p.m. and 6A will be kicking off at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Providence will play the 1A state finals beginning 11
Yeah, I
a.m.
heard about Providence going.
They're really going, yeah. 3A will begin at 3 p.m. We will not be carrying the 5A state final due to the IU Purdue game. So I heard it was a funny joke. I wish I could remember how it went, but something about I'll give you a bucket or something. I can't remember. They were talking about the this is the old bucket game. In high school basketball action, the boys teams got underway in the annual Turkey Eve matchup between the Salem Lions and the West Washington Senators. Will be getting underway. That's the big
Yeah, I was
Turkey
gonna say,
matchup.
so,
Will
yeah.
be. Sorry, will be. I already had. I'm in the future over here. The game tips off at 7:30 Wednesday night on WSLM. Eastern kicks off boys action Tuesday night against Borden. The girls will also be in action this week with the Salem Lady Lions taking on the Lady Senators on Tuesday night. The Eastern Lady Musketeers will take on the Lady Henryville Hornets on Tuesday night at 7:30. The Colts lost to Detroit Tigers 24-6.
Lions.
It says Tigers.
It's definitely Lions.
Okay, typo.
Definitely a lion.
Detroit Tigers. Detroit Lions.
It's definitely Lions, I promise.
I know. No, I know. I don't know why. Yeah. The Colts will be on the road next week as they travel to New England to play the Patriots at 1. And the only college basketball games will be this Wednesday with U of L and IU at noon, and Purdue taking on North Carolina on Thursday at 3 p.m. So there we go. All right, so that's a little bit of sports. That was kind of painful, but there you go. Sorry about that.
Well, it's okay. The Chiefs, they won.
And tonight we'll have the Pelicans at the Pacers at 7 p.m. And Monday night NFL, Baltimore playing the LA Chargers at 7:30.
More.
How's your are you still doing where's your
I am. And
fantasy
Patrick
football?
Mahomes, man. Okay, that game yesterday was not supposed to be as close as what it was between the Panthers and the Chiefs. But they pulled out the victory. Butker's out, but it's okay. So their kicker did great, and that's what they won with a field goal. So we'll take the W and walk away.
There we go.
And Patrick Mahomes did great. I mean, at the end.
Well,
so yeah, no, I'm doing okay. I think I'm projected to win this week. So.
Well, there are so many games on so many different days. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just exploded on that.
Well, this app kind of really helps and lets you know what players are out or stuff like that. So, I mean, I've got I have I think 3 players. Oh well, at least two players from the Ravens that have not played. And my matchup this week is against somebody that's already played all his players, and I'm not even. And we're pretty close, so it's actually saying that I have a 78% chance of winning this week. So.
Wow, well, it's better than I ever did.
So this week, I'm hoping to walk away. But Mahomes came in pretty strong this week with his game yesterday.
You're gonna get tickled at this. So I've been watching Hallmark movies.
I did not, but I can tell you the ending every time.
Every time. No, I know. Yeah, I already know. As soon as you see there's always a little bit of how they meet, and then then the story's set. But Patrick Mahomes' mom, the Kelsey's mom. Sorry, Kelsey's mom. Travis Kelsey's mom.
Yeah.
She's going to be. She's in one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's about
Donna. I think her name's Donna.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be fun.
Yeah, that's
She
cool.
seems like she's really pretty awesome. I mean, I don't know her personally, but I think she's pretty a team player. Does fun things.
If you know her boys, you kind of get that, right?
I know.
I
know.
Kind of knowing how goofy and silly they are. I mean, I think she'd have to be.
Yeah.
So.
And I thought it was so cool. It was one of the I don't know. I don't think it was the Super Bowl whenever she went to the one brother that lost and
Jason.
Yeah, and hugged him, and then she paused, and then went to the other brother that won, and it was just cool the way she.
It was also his last game ever.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe she lingered a little bit more there.
It can't be the first time she's had to split.
Oh
those,
no,
so
no.
It's she's probably used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she seems pretty cool.
I think so too. So anyway, okay, I just thought that was pretty cool. I saw the previews for that. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, this is the 25th day of November. Isn't that crazy?
1 month.
This is Blah's Day. Like, you just have the Blahs.
Oh, hang on here. To that point, we have 1 month until Christmas, right? It's because today's 25th. That's right. Yeah, I know. 1 month. Exactly 1 month from today. So, okay. So I did a thing.
What'd you...
I did something.
What'd you do? You did a thing.
I, for the first time ever, decorated for Christmas before Thanksgiving.
Yay!
But here's why.
I did a thing. Why?
This is okay.
Here's why. Why?
Because this is what they said. They said that after Halloween, you can start celebrating Jesus' birth, because even Jesus took 3 days of rest, and that is Thanksgiving. So I was like, oh, I can celebrate, Jesus' birth, Christmas, all up until Thanksgiving, and then I'll have my 3 days of rest, and I'll give thanks, and then I can go back to it.
Oh.
So that's where I'm at. So I'm like, I'm allowed to take my Thanksgiving Eve, Thanksgiving, and Black Friday all to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then, because Jesus had 3 days of rest, so I'm allowed to have 3 days of rest.
Right. Right. Yeah. There we go. Well.
So, and then I can go back to celebrating.
You really worked hard to justify that one, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You really thought about that.
I did. So I feel pretty good about it now. Well, although, if my kids don't quit touching the stuff on the tree, I don't feel pretty good about it.
I know.
I'm telling you right now, I'm like, they want it up so bad. So I caved to them, actually. They also. Yeah. So between the kids and then finding that justification before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Is this like, it's got to happen.
I did it. Yeah. I did it.
I see a lot of people doing their outdoor lights too.
Well, it was so nice yesterday.
Yeah, it was a time to do
I don't know what the weather is like next weekend, but I took full advantage of yesterday.
Yeah, that's.
I couldn't stop. Like, I was like, I'll just do a little, and then I just kept pulling stuff out, and I was like, this will take 2 seconds to put up. Yeah, it just kept coming.
I couldn't stop.
I couldn't stop. I could not. So it's done.
It's done.
I'm done. I'm tapped
Feeling
out.
good about it, right?
Yep.
All right, there we go. All right, this is also National Eat with a Friend Day. Eat with a Friend Day.
Okay.
Love that. All right. Ooh, National Parfait Day.
Oh, we've had that day. I think they do that a couple times.
They do that often. Yeah, somebody really likes parfait.
Somebody is a parfait fan.
I do like parfaits, but I
do, but it's been forever since I've had one.
Me too. Shopping Reminder Day. Do you make a list, Angel?
I do not make a list.
Should you make a list? Yes.
Should I? Yes.
You should. I think you should make a list.
That's the reason why people take advantage of the click list at Walmart. I'm like, but then I go in there and I need to see all the things.
All the things need to be seen for sure. Yeah.
That gets me in trouble, actually.
It happens. All right, we're going to talk about some things going on. Of course, you've got a big Christmas dinner talking, but first of all, how many calories will the average American eat on Thanksgiving? I thought calories don't even. I didn't even think you're even supposed to say the word calories on Thanksgiving.
How do you know?
I thought that was a big no-no, right?
How do you know? I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, the average American calorie intake during Thanksgiving is, what do you think? Just about.
Oh, I don't know, because I don't ever count calories or anything.
I know. What do you think?
I don't even know.
Everything's homemade, so I don't know how, it wouldn't have a calorie count on the. I don't know how you actually get it, like you said, pinpoint. I don't know, but what do you think? Just give me a number. Give me a number.
Like for one meal?
Yeah, the average. Yeah, during Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah.
I don't know, 1,000. Is that being generous?
You're being very kind.
3,000.
That's a little too much. Okay, it's 2,092 calories, which doesn't seem that bad. If it's your only meal a day, with no snacking, no leftovers, and no booze. Okay, no matter how serious you are about your diet, the biggest challenge of the year is Thanksgiving, a holiday where virtually impossible to count calories, like we just said. Not that you'd even want to, though. A new report looked at how many calories people are downing at the Thanksgiving table, and that's good news and bad news. The average American calorie intake during Thanksgiving, we just said that, which isn't that bad. According to a dietary guidelines in the U.S., adults should consume anywhere between 1,600 to 3,000 calories per day, depending on a bunch of stuff like age, weight, and gender. And maybe if you're addicted to desserts, okay. Of course, that's the whole day. So the Thanksgiving number is only in range, only if that's your one meal, with no snacking, no leftovers, no booze. So there we go. So I guess, okay, so let's say you did the 2,092 calorie meal. Then you'd still have, if we hit it to 3,000, you'd still have time, you'd still have room for a little bit more. if they're suggesting.
I don't know. I'm not looking into it that much.
Some people are kidding themselves. This year, 14% of people are planning to eat over 3,000 calories, and 4% are planning to eat over 5,000 calories. And Thursday isn't the end of it. The average person also will be eating 2,270 calories worth of leftovers, which I love leftovers. Nearly 40% of people said they'd eat at least a lot more than that. 27% said 30,000 calories in leftovers, and 9% said 5,000 in calories. On the average, Americans plan to eat leftovers for 3 days after Thanksgiving, and 8% plan to eat them for a week or more.
I'm not a leftover person.
I know, you're not.
So I will probably have that one. So what I will do, most likely, is I will have my whatever meal, my 3,000 calorie meal or whatever.
Yeah.
And then is it a later leftovers, later dessert? That's probably what I'll do.
Right.
So, yeah, that's gonna be my thing. Now my kids, they'll eat leftovers. I think they should.
I think
right?
they will.
They
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna tell them, make sure you eat up.
Eat up.
I
love
Oh man,
leftovers.
I'm so excited for the food.
I know, and I do love the leftovers. I can do it. I don't have enough to make it a week usually, but I can make it to a couple days or so. And it's always nice because you think,
Make that Ross turkey sandwich.
Yeah. What all did it have on it?
Sandwich.
It had the turkey gravy, cranberries. What we were talking about,
I
cheese.
think it had mayo. I think it was like a turkey mayo thing.
But I thought it had the cranberries on it too.
I don't think so.
Well, we talked about this the other day.
Okay.
No one looked it up, so. If
I
you're gonna
know.
look it up,
Well,
that'd be
here
fun.
we go. We will do that right now. Ross. Okay, let's see.
See what the Ross sandwich from Friends.
Okay.
Somebody might be. I know people make that.
Oh, it does. It does have cranberries.
I know
on
it did. I knew it did. Okay.
Okay.
I think you even tell how you do it, even.
A gravy-soaked slice of bread in the middle of the whole thing.
Yeah.
The moist maker.
Yeah. Okay. How do you? What all
Okay, let me see it because they actually on other websites and stuff they have actually duplicated it.
Yeah.
And okay, it says turkey, gravy, stuffing, cranberry sauce, piled high on sturdy bread.
But remember, in the middle of it, you take the gravy and you take a piece of bread and dip
so
it in
good, the gravy. Yeah.
And that's the.
That's
moisture
what makes
maker.
it the moist maker.
Yeah.
That's what. I don't know about it, guys.
I could go for it right now. Yeah, I would have no trouble. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so here's what's funny about that episode. If you saw that in the fridge, okay, not knowing, would you for real, come on, let's be serious. You would not grab that sandwich and start eating it.
I don't think so either. Remember, and he didn't even eat it all, he threw it away?
Yeah.
Oh, that was harsh.
You threw away my sandwich? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about it. I don't know. I guess somebody make it and I'll try.
There we go. I think I'd try to.
Maybe that's something that I should try to do. Maybe I should try to make that this year.
There you go. We're making the raw sandwich. You better. I was gonna say I don't know that the kids could get their mouth open big enough. Well, maybe they
I know.
could.
I mean, you'd have
That's a Wampa sandwich.
That is.
That's a big Wampa sandwich.
I mean, why don't you just take a bite with your fork and you know what I mean, put it all in your mouth at once.
Well, probably
try
at
it
work
that
he
way.
was just wanting it all together, all contained in one.
Well, I think it was leftovers.
Remember, it was Monica's special. Monica's.
Yeah, Monica made it, but I think it was Monica's leftovers.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so if you were going to invite a celebrity to Thanksgiving, who would you invite?
Oh, Kevin Costner.
Oh, wow.
That is the one person that I would care to meet these days. Wait, dead or alive?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming. I think alive. I think they were talking about now. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Kevin Costner, 100%.
Okay. Well, here's we go. The number one.
Taylor Swift.
No. This is kind of cool. This is different.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman He's 87 years old. He's oh, it said that number one they thought would have been God. God would have been in the list.
Okay.
But I think he's got to be here all the time. I need him all the time.
What do you mean? He's at my table. What are you
He's
talking
right here
about?
with me all the time.
I have
need
like
that,
he
yeah.
sits at my table all the time.
I know.
What are you talking about,
I
Phyllis?
know.
Oh,
but,
you mean in person?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Morgan Freeman. That's different. Okay. Number 2, I agree with this one. This would be probably my number 1, or one of my number ones. Robert Downey Jr. I just
He'd
think
be fun.
he'd be so much fun.
I don't know if I could eat because he would just make me laugh the whole time. I feel.
Yeah.
And he just. Yeah, I do. I do like Robert Downey. I would prefer Robert Downey Jr. over Morgan Freeman.
Me too. Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. would be probably my number 1. Okay. Meryl Streep.
Pass.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if he calls me up and wants to have Thanksgiving with me, I'm not going to turn him away.
Right. No, true. Patrick Stewart. He's 84 years old.
I was like, I feel dumb. Do I know who Patrick
I
Stewart
can't
is?
think who he is now.
Well,
It says that older celebrities are more enjoyable dinner guests, which maybe that is an offense, but it's also very safe to have an older person at the dinner table.
oh.
Who is he? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was in
Star Trek?
Star Trek, but also what's the other, I can't think. Wolverine, no, I can't, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I know this stuff. Anyway, okay, all right, Patrick Stewart. Okay, I think he would be fascinating. I think he'd be really pretty cool. Number 6, another one, Jimmy Fallon. He would probably want to be playing games. Number 7, Tom Hiddleston. Remember, he was Loki.
Oh.
He was also the Avengers.
Yep. Yeah.
Which I would definitely. I got to meet him. He is so nice, and yeah, I'd have dinner. I'd invite him to dinner. Okay.
I don't understand that one.
Why? Oh.
Out of all the people?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, if you, yeah.
Okay,
Have a
anyway.
conversation with him, you probably will. Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Oh, I think she'd be fun.
I'd take Jen.
Scarlett Johansson.
Mm.
I like her. So, yeah, she'd be fun. Oh, here we go. Tina Fey. I would have to think she'd be fun.
That would be different.
And she's left-handed, so Tina Fey would have to sit on the end there. Sit on the end for the left-handed sometimes. Yeah.
On the other side, yeah.
Tina Fey. Emma Watson.
Who made this list?
I know. Here we go. Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I would take Johnny Depp at my table.
Oh, I think that'd be a blast. We're going to need more wine.
The rum.
The rum, but they said wine here, but it should be rum. Yeah. Pass the rum, dear. Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, I think she'd be fun.
J-Law. She's not too far from us. She might be in Louisville.
She might
having
be, yeah.
Thanksgiving.
The Rock.
Okay.
Oh, I think he'd be fun. He would probably eat really healthy.
mean,
Don't you think he'd eat healthy?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I have no clue. But
Maybe not
I mean, I
Thanksgiving.
wouldn't tell him no. I used to crush on The Rock a lot growing up.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't think that I would tell him no. But he's not somebody that, like you said, top 10 people you would bring to dinner or Thanksgiving dinner with you. I don't think he'd be.
Mm-hmm. And Kristen Wiig from Saturday Night Live. She'd be funny, maybe. And Adele.
I would take Adele.
Yeah, I think Adele would be.
She could teach me. She seems like the type of person that could teach me like etiquette, like making sure my etiquette is on point.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just think because she's British.
I don't see I'm really surprised at some of the different ones that didn't make this. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I'd have Thanksgiving dinner with Patrick Mahomes too. Josh Allen.
Now they would be eating healthy, you know.
Maybe that's a cheat day for them.
I don't know. I don't know how they.
I mean, they aren't. I mean, this is gonna sound. They aren't though. Like they're fit, yes, but also they're not the most skinny. I mean, like most fit either. So I mean,
I don't know. I don't. Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they wouldn't. I don't know.
maybe they'll do it and then just go do a hardcore workout afterwards.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
You gotta have cheat days.
Got to. Gotta
Yeah,
have those.
got to.
Absolutely. All right. Would you do fast food on a first date?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, two and three women would say yes. Okay. So let's find the full story. It's
So
not
I'm part of the 2/3.
It's not uncommon to drop a lot of money on dinner at first date. Is it uncommon to drop a lot of money at the Taco Bell for a first date? A new survey found 3,000 single men and women. They did their work. 3,000 women how they'd feel about a fast food first date. 54% of men would be into it, and surprisingly, 66% of women would be down with it. 56% will be willing to split the bill. So in case you both order separately at the counter, when asked what their top choice of fast food joint would be, the most popular date was Chick-fil-A, number one in 31 states. McDonald's, there we go, is next. Yeah, that would be safe for me. I would be very happy. Anybody that takes me to McDonald's, I'm good with that.
Yeah. I'm okay. Like I'd be okay with that. What I guess on a first date. Now, granted, I've not been on a first date in 9 years, but I'm just saying, like, I think something, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that I'm a stickler on making sure men pay for the first date. That's my thing. That is something that I think that if you're going to ask a woman out on a date, you should be prepared to pay.
Yeah, love that. Well, I think too. I don't think like if you are going on a first date and you're going somewhere or something and you're kind of running behind or whatever time and just to run through the drive-through. I don't think that's bad. Like, I don't think that's unheard of.
Well, you would plan that date, so I don't think you'd be.
Well, I know, but for some reason, I mean, life happens.
I mean, like I said, yeah. I mean, it's not so much the where, like, okay, fast food. That story might not go over too well with girlfriends, but but girls just doing girls' job.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not against it. I just, like I said, if he's paying for the fast food, that's okay. But I'm not a going Dutch type person on a first. I don't think that's cool.
Right. I agree. I'm with you. Was your weekend so packed that it feels like you didn't even have one? According to a happiness expert. There's happiness experts out there.
What in the world?
Happiness expert. What are you? What do you do? I'm a happiness expert. You may need to get into the mindset of treating your weekends like a vacation.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Casey Holmes is a happiness researcher who wrote a book called Happy Hour: How to Beat Distraction, Expand Your Time, and Focus on What Matters Most. She ran a study where hundreds of people were told to treat their 2 days off like a mini vacation instead of a weekend. And just thinking about it made it a difference. People slept in longer, had more fun, didn't worry about knocking everything off their to-do list, and just felt more in the moment. It might mean that you'll have to spend more time knocking those chores out on the weekdays, but she said it's worth having those extra days where you truly get to relax and kick back.
She doesn't have kids.
Obviously.
Obviously.
If your life is too busy to take 2 days completely off, she suggests easing into it and giving yourself a one-day vacation, a weekend, like Saturday off, and cram all your chores and errands into Sunday. She also says it's something you should do every weekend. It works best if you do it. Should not do it every weekend. It works best if you do it occasionally, like after a really tough week.
Okay. That's
now I have known people that like they and I've heard that before, that like do little things throughout the week, like clean like different rooms or whatever, so on the weekends you're not doing that. You know what I mean? So on the weekends you get to enjoy.
I try to stay on top of that already. I mean, like, we don't go to bed with like toys in the living room. They all get taken out. I mean, I try to make sure that the floors are swept. I try to make sure like we don't leave dirty
Well, if
dishes
you do that
out.
kind of stuff, then you can enjoy your weekend, Saturdays and Sundays a little bit more, maybe. Think?
Nope, there's
They're
3
still,
kids that still live there.
still going
Nope,
strong.
it's constant cleaning. I mean, when they're always into something, always doing something. So, I think I got a few years before I do that. There, you smiling expert or whatever.
happiness expert.
Whatever you are, whoever
Happiness
you are.
expert, yeah.
No, I think I got a few years before I can do that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that luxury right now.
No, I don't think so.
So,
Yeah.
that's a new thing. Happiness expert.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Also, and then we're going to get to talking about the Christmas party, but also, I took a trip to Memphis, Tennessee. Got to see Graceland. Oh my goodness, how wonderful that was, and how exciting it was. Big deal. And they invited me to come down and tour, and I got some video of it, and it was absolutely beautiful, stunning. I felt like the spirit, there was such a presence there. I don't know, just such a feeling.
Yeah, it's a little surreal.
It is. I got all the feels. It was just we didn't rush. We actually went through it twice, several. And just took my time, and just I don't know. It was just so. You go back and like it's a big home. It's but it's not like some of the biggest, like a big mansion. Some of the biggest mansions. But you go back to many years ago, they said, and it was when he bought Graceland, he paid $1,000 down. And Graceland cost $103,000.
Yeah.
And all of that, all of the property, everything. It's just crazy to think how time has changed.
He loved his mommy.
Yeah, yeah. And it was absolutely beautiful, and like to hear how every room was decorated. And this is a cool story. So Lisa Marie and upstairs, you cannot go upstairs because that is actually living quarters, right? So this was cool. So if they don't get out before the tours start, then they have to stay up there. And so one of the security lady that I talked with, she said that she would have to stop the tours sometimes if they really needed to go somewhere, and make the tours go a different direction while she ran out and they left.
Yeah.
I think that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, it really is cool. I mean, it's a really cool, experience. I mean, if you have any type of love or interest in Elvis, I'd highly recommend going.
Mm-hmm.
It's whenever you see the photos, and then if you've seen the Elvis movie, just picturing it all, like seeing the Cadillac in the yard, you're standing right there with it all. I mean, it just all comes to life. It's really crazy.
I felt like it was so sad. I think it was just when you see everything and everybody's got an opinion. I interviewed a lot of people and talked with a lot of different people, and some people don't think that there's that some things are handled right or whatever, and it's just like, well, you don't really know the inside of everything, but that there was at one point in that home such a wonderful, loving home, and all of the energy that went on and people that came and went, and you think about all that, how much that home provided shelter for so many.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It is. The swimming pool.
Yeah, the swimming pool was beautiful. They said that they have not been in it, but Post Malone was there last year, and they pushed him in. So he's the.
That's okay. So that was my whole thing. I said I wanted to do that, and I'll be darned if a security guard didn't come running over there.
You wanted to push somebody, or you wanted to be pushed?
I wanted to be pushed. I wanted to trip all of a sudden. I wanted to do something just to get in Elvis's pool. And I said, it is totally worth it. Like, totally 100%. Whatever punishment I got, 100% worth it.
Yeah.
And as soon as I said that,
Post Malone went and did it. Yeah, he beat
stole
you to
my move.
He did. He did.
Stole my move.
You weren't fast enough. I'm telling you, you gotta be faster.
Well, anyways, I said it, and then, I don't know if they have speakers. I don't know how, but as soon as I said that, security guard came running over there and stood. And I thought, oh, go away. Here, you push me in. Here.
Just push me in.
You want to get in a little tussle here? Oh, you push me in.
Uh,
Yeah, I was willing to do it. I also went in the warmer months though, so
yeah, you were. Yeah,
so I was
mine
prepared.
yeah.
I was fully prepared to go in and leave wet. Like
Yeah.
I was like, it's fine. I would have gone home with wet clothes, wet hair. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was fully prepared.
Yeah.
And that
It was a little bit cooler this past weekend there.
Yeah, I don't think I would have done it this past weekend.
Yeah, it was-
I don't even know if it would have crossed my mind, but like the sun on it and just it looked so just so pretty. And I'm
Oh,
like,
it's beautiful. Everything's
this
beautiful.
is cool. Like
yeah.
I could literally say that I was.
And he had horses, and he has this one. There was one room that was made up of curtains, and they took the curtains on the ceiling, and it's all curtains, and the walls, the
Oh
ceiling.
yeah, I also have not been there since Lisa Marie passed, so
It was it's very,
yeah, I didn't get to see because I know she's right there with them all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
his twin is there.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
yeah,
Very sad. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
It's really cool. What you should have done, you should have walked up with a peanut butter banana sandwich. That would have stole the show right there.
They actually, you can buy them.
Oh,
They serve them. Yeah, you can purchase them to eat if you want to. But I didn't get one, but maybe next time, But
That would have been a staple.
I know. Yeah.
I try to remember how many he'd eat in one sitting. It was crazy. I don't remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could eat them. He could eat so many in one sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it was really good. I encourage everyone. I know, like Angel went in the summer, but it's right now is absolutely gorgeous with the lighting. They did the countdown and turned on
If you
the
need
lights.
me to go
and-
with you and you accidentally push me in the
pool. Yeah. Not right now. It's a little cool.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
there,
like,
yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
wait, please. I will not be going in any pool anytime
I'm
soon.
soon. No, I don't think you
No.
will. Yeah. But anyway, so that was a fun time, and I do suggest anybody make the trip. And then we got a chance to stay at the famous Peabody Hotel. They put us up there, and that's where those ducks, they come out. And it was the coolest story ever. The ducks come out. They started it many years ago in this hotel, and they have Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey. Let me get this. Was the gentleman was actually from there that started training the ducks, and of course he has passed since. So they have a new duck master, and this gentleman, they get new ducks every 90 days, and the ducks after they're done, after the 90 days, they go back to the farm that they came from, and he has to get them trained and work with them so that they will walk out. They walk out on this red carpet in the lobby of the hotel, and they get into the waterfall, and then he walks them back on the red carpet on to the upstairs where they stay. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't know. Heartbreak Hotel would have been hard to pass up to.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it's
it
really
was
cool.
fun. It was really fun. So anyway, yeah. So there you have it.
There.
All right.
You have it.
Fun time though. So thank you, Memphis, Tennessee, for that. And it's a little bit of a jaunt, but it's a fun jaunt. It's a fun drive.
Yeah, it's not Nashville.
No, I know.
I know. It's a little bit of a hike.
I know. When you look down at the GPS, how much longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's worth it. There's so much actually. We were talking about there's so much in Tennessee. I mean, you have Dollyland, Dolly World, or what? Dollyland, or is it Dolly?
Dolly.
What? What is wrong with me? It's Monday.
Dollywood.
Dollywood. Yeah, Dollywood. I said land. Dollywood. You have Pigeon Forge. You have Nashville. You have Graceland, Memphis. I mean, there are you could actually if you were
Grand Ole Opry.
Grand Ole Opry, yeah, absolutely. There's so many things to go see and do actually.
Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean it's not
You're
that
the
far
only
away.
10 I see.
Okay. All right, let's jump in. We've got some actually political news information.
Yes. Let's congratulate our very own
Yay.
Congresswoman Erin Houchin.
Congratulations.
She has been elected by her colleagues to serve as the House Republican Conference Secretary of the 119th Congress. This is actually making her the second highest ranking woman among House Republicans.
Yay!
Super cool. Her election represents a historic achievement for Indiana's congressional delegation, amplifying their values and priorities at the highest levels of House leadership. So,
What will she be doing? As conference secretary, Congresswoman Houchin will play a key role in supporting the leadership team while advancing President Trump's America First agenda.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she says the Republican Party is moving forward as a unified team, committed to working together to deliver results for the American people. She said she is honored by the trust by her colleagues that they have placed in her to serve in the leadership role, and she looks forward to working alongside them and President Trump.
Oh, wow. Well, that's exciting, isn't it?
Yep.
Well,
So-
what an honor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's big news. So congratulations, Congressman or Congresswoman Erin Houchin.
I just think she'll just keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
I mean, she just
That's a big achievement.
That
So,
is a big achievement.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a big deal.
It is a big deal. Well, I think she's impressed them since day one. I think
We
they've-
also, we had it on our Facebook page as well. So
Mhm.
we'll just continue to congratulate her until we're blue in the face. Congratulations.
Keep it
congratulations.
going.
Yeah,
Keep going.
making sure
Well,
that
that is a
everybody,
big
making
deal,
sure
you
that
know?
everybody knows that hey, and
Well-
she's right here in her backyard.
Well, and
Which is cool.
the thing is though, a lot of times if you don't, toot your horn for this, I mean, if you don't, let this out, that we don't know what's going on in D.C. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what else is going on up there.
That's the
so-
reason why you guys stay up to date.
You do, and
Stay in the know.
Well, we're trying to keep people in the know because I think that's a huge accomplishment. Huge. I mean, I'm very proud of her on that. And I think that's great. So awesome.
Yeah, see where your Congresswoman stands.
For sure. All right, let's jump in. You got your organizing working on, and
yes. We have 1 week, folks. 1 week
One
until
week.
our our ninth annual
Is it
Christmas
really?
party.
Oh,
So we've always done a Christmas party down here in Southern Indiana, big, small, medium. And this year we are having Governor-elect Mike Braun as our headliner. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. The event is free. It's at the Reserve down in Jeffersonville, and we are excited, to say the least. We are very excited, and it's a luncheon. It is a luncheon. Governor-elect is still a current sitting U.S. Senator, so we have to keep in mind that he still has a very busy schedule.
oh, that's true.
So he's being pulled 2 different ways, but he's got 2 different areas he's got to commit to, and while he so he still has to fulfill that role. So we will be doing a luncheon with him, and we hope that everybody can come be a part. It's gonna be great food, great fellowship, and he can kind of talk about where Indiana's headed. What's he thinking for next session? We have session coming up in almost a month. January it starts right back up. So that's something that we have to again keep the ball rolling. It doesn't stop. So we got to see what's coming down the pipeline with the Indiana General Assembly next year.
Now, will he be sworn in then January 1st? Then I guess.
I don't know when
Probably.
his swear-in date is
Okay.
actually.
I swear I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. I don't know.
And I know sometimes they have like a little bit of like a
Yeah. It's a ceremony.
sure.
It's there is a whole thing. It's a 3-day affair.
Well, I would too if I was going to go into that. I would.
So it'll be the official swearing-in ceremony on January 13th.
The 13th. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, you each of his the role that he will be leaving and then stepping into the governor's seat is very complementary to help him be prepared to be the governor.
Well, you got to remember he also served in the state house prior
Mhm.
to that. So,
Well, he's really
yes.
he's loaded. He's got it. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean that's
his
good.
credentials match very well to be
Yeah.
the governor. He's got the credentials. He knows what he's doing, folks. He knows what he's doing. That's right.
If anybody doubted that, we got it covered because he's got it covered actually. No, but really, if you were, I think that you obviously shows a very smart man that he did all of that, and I think it's nice to set yourself where you learn the different parts and the different areas, and then when you do step in to put your name in the hat for governor, you are prepared and everything will complement him and he'll have his learning experience
Yeah, I think that
and his knowledge.
he did a great job as senator.
Mhm.
I'm super excited to see what he's going to do as governor.
So, yeah, I mean, the constituents, the Hoosiers, they've elected him to do this job, and I'm excited for the next 4 years.
And I'm going to say, and on this, it's a big deal to have him here because he is juggling both. You're trying to, you're in the office and you're doing what you, and you're still continuing doing that, but then you're looking to what's going to be holding in the future for the governor too. I'm sure there's things he's doing research on that, and I mean, so he's actually juggling a lot right now.
Yeah, he's stepping right into it. I mean,
so that's it.
Sink or swim come January, because he's got to kind of transition. He's going from the federal level, to the state level now, seeing what the Indiana General Assembly. Which, I mean, I don't know. This is probably something you could ask him. He's probably in the know and has been in the know. What's going on across the state. I mean, I'm sure as a senator, he stays up to date on that stuff anyway.
Sure.
So yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be, like I said, it'll be cool. And yeah, he's got just a couple of months, and he's officially gonna be sworn in. That's why we give him the title governor-elect, because he will be soon be, but not just yet.
That's awesome. Well, and I think it's a big deal that he's coming and having lunch.
Yeah, so
because I mean,
to my knowledge,
it's amazing that he's even eating lunch. I mean, like, talk about like a man on the go.
Well, we'll see if he eats.
Grabbing the raw sandwich.
We will see if he actually eats. Because I'm sure there will be people that are very excited to see him, congratulate him. Not everybody has seen him since prior to the election. So this is post-election, and it's I'm sure they're going to be excited to talk to him and congratulate him. I know I am. We endorsed him early on in the primary, so this was something that a long time that we were looking forward to.
Right. Well, and I think it's going to be awesome, and I think it's nice for you to invite for people that anybody that wants to come to make sure you.
It's at the Reserve. Starts at noon.
You do have to give a reservation though, because you need to head count.
You go to RSVP. Yes, RSVP to me, Angel Purdley. Or you can go to actually any of AFP's page on social media, Americans for Prosperity Indiana pages, and you can message us on there. You can message me personally on social media, and I can get you written down here, and come be our guest.
Yay, be our guest. All right, fantastic. Great. All right, let's thank our sponsors this morning.
Yes, let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Perlee Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting.
All right, fantastic. Also, we started the program off for those that just now joined us with Mama Rosa's going to be delivering. They'll actually have their buffet for $15 if you want to come eat. But then also for those shut-ins, somebody that needs assistance, they will have a free meal. So that's a blessing. 812-883-6296. All right, thank you, Angel, Americans for Prosperity, and everyone. And let's have the best Monday ever, okay?
Right. Happy Monday.
Got land? Want cash? Vital Farms is here to help. Become an egg farmer and we'll set you up with our best-in-class support team, teach you egg farming our way, and compensate you fairly for the eggs you produce. Call 844-494-VITAL today to learn how you can transform tree-filled or underutilized land into cash flow for your family. Again, our number is 844-494-VITAL, or apply online at vitalfarms.com/farmers.
Since 1953, WSLM has been your hometown station for sports, news, and entertainment. I'm Becky White, proud owner of WSLM, carrying on the tradition of broadcasting your favorite sports, cheering alongside you for the teams that matter most. Reaching Kentuckiana, WSLM is your home for news and sports coverage that you can count on. At WSLM, we're dedicated to serving our community with local programming that keeps you informed and connected. Whether it's breaking news, weather update, or community events, we're here for you. WSLM continues to be a trusted voice for our friends and neighbors in the Kentuckiana area. So keep your dial tuned to 97.9 FM and 1220 AM, and let's keep celebrating our community together. WSLM, your hometown radio station, broadcasting from the heart of the Hoosier Hills.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest traditions, home cooking from Mama Rosa's in Salem. Whether you're getting that one-of-a-kind tasting pizza, baked spaghetti, hot sandwiches, or a variety of other Italian food and artisan pizzas, Mama Rosa's has something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Thursday from 4 to 9 for dining and carry-out, Friday and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 to 2 for just $12.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizzas, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back for